Okay, people, welcome back to another Fwoosh review. Tonight, I'm taking a look at the Spider-Man Legends Spider UK, and this is from the Sandman series. Now, I hate to say it, but I've sworn off a lot of the Marvel Legends, except for X-Men type characters and movie characters. There's just too much out there. A man can only have so much money and space. So saying that, here I am reviewing a character that's neither X-Men or movie. So yeah, I'm sure a stick to my guns kind of guy. But I do have an ulterior motive for this. I wanted to check out the new base body here to see if it was good for some customs, because there's a Cyclops I've been working on for about 8 years, and I wanted to see if this body would work for that. Plus, I'm a sucker for the Union Jack, and it's not like it's actually prominent on this figure. It's just some white added into the usual design with the two down, but you know what? It's just striking. It just works. I like the extra white on the costume. But as you can see, big window, you can see everything in it. Even though I only planned on getting the new base bodies out of this set, that Sandman arm is looking amazing. On the side, you have Spider UK. On the other side, you have the new Spider-Man 2099 design. And then on the back, it shows both of them. So I'm going to get this open and see if this will work for my purposes, or if I've just added a Spider UK to my shelf. And there we go, all out of the package. And I really like this base body. The character itself, I don't know what to do with him, really. I haven't read comics in a while. I'm not aware of a lot of the Spider-Verse characters. Just seeing a Spider-Man this big and kind of bulky, not super bulky, but has some mass on him, it throws my eye off. But for a basic base body, this is a pretty great body. There's wrinkles sculpted on it. It's not just a naked dude with paint on him. There is some nice sculpting detail going on here, especially in the torso. It's not quite baggy, but you can tell that it's a costume. Down around the ankles, I love the wrinkles there, and then the added detail up on the legs. Paintwork, everything is nice and clean. Spider-Man has a lot of room for error. You get one line off and the whole thing pretty much goes to shit. There's no spider in the middle, which again throws me off, but that's part of the design. Basically, I have no clue who this character is, but I'm digging the figure. One thing to watch out for, and I knew to look for this because I was already warned about it, but there are two sharp little points on the inside of the torso right here, and right here. Those have the potential to rip the paint off of the shoulder balls here. If you have the arm back slightly and you come to pull up right here, you can see that I've already kind of scraped it right there once. Yeah, I was warned about it and I still did it. If you're back though, it doesn't touch it, so you have full range of movement. And then on the back of the knees, even though it's double knees, the range of movement is a little bit hindered. It doesn't want to come quite all the way up. And then the first time I did it, I got to this far and I thought it doesn't go any further than that. So I pushed a little bit and the plastic started splitting right there, kind of away from the leg. It's pretty thin right there. You have to watch out for that. Otherwise, everything is nice and tight. The left wrist is almost too tight. It's not frozen. It's just tight as hell. For articulation, there's a ball at the top of the neck with a hinge under it. So you get good range up. Excellent range down. A little bit of side to side, but not much. And then swivel. Hinge and swivel at the shoulder. Goes up past 90. Swivels around. Swivel at the bicep. Double elbow comes up past 90. Hinge and swivel at the wrist. Hinge, swivel. Hinge at the torso. Comes forward a couple clicks. Good crunch. Back one click. It arcs back pretty good. Swivel at the waist. Hinge and swivel at the hip. And it comes out 45. Not the greatest. Again, kind of looks like there's not enough clearance for the peg. But forward 90 degrees, that's great. Back, the butt sculpt gets in the way. Swivel at the thigh. Double knee, like I said, it doesn't quite come all the way up. Swivel at the boot. Even though this character didn't need that, I feel that this body's going to get reused for other things in the future. Hinge at the ankle, all the way back. Pretty good forward. And then forward facing pin for rocker. The only accessory he comes with is the Build-A-Figure Sandman piece, and what a piece it is. Although it does kind of remind me of peanut butter. I keep fighting the urge to lick it, but it is a great sculpt. The only problem I do have is the hand seems pretty easy to switch out and wants to fall out. So that's okay. I mean, it could be worse. It could be tough as hell to get that out of there. So either way, I'm going to end up with the rest of the wave. I just know it. And then the transition paintwork here, just great. It could have been just a straight line from green to sand, but there's some fading in there. That's cool. For comparison, here he is with my Captain America, about the same height. It's not quite as buff though. Here he is with Wonder Man, who kind of represents that larger size. The Spider UK body to be a muscle body, but more agile. Whereas the Wonder Man body would be your powerhouses without going up to Luke Cage size. Here he is with the Miles Spidey. I love this design. In fact, I'm loving the design on both of these. But yeah, definite size difference here. Here he is with the Bucky Cap body Cyclops. Again, height is almost the same, but the bulk is bigger. And just for giggles, here he is with my custom Cyclops that I've had in the bin for years and years. I never quite liked the detail on the body I was using, but I liked the size. At the time, there wasn't a lot of base bodies available. But now, this may work. I like the size, and I like that it's bigger, but still kind of slim. Head's gonna have some dremeling done to it to get it down on the neck. So at the end of the day, even though I don't know who the character is, I like this figure, mostly because of its reuse potential. They're going to be able to get a lot of characters out of this that wasn't quite right for the smaller or the huge body. I like the size of the feet on this figure. The Bucky Cat body, kind of tiny feet. Get up to this size, just a little bit more bulk. The feet seem to fit the body better. I don't know if Spider UK is just a brawler, if he doesn't do any crawling. Like I said, I don't know. But just coming with fists feels a little bit bare bones, and it also limits your posing. So if you see him and you're liking the Spider-Verse, definitely pick him up. Or if you're a customizer looking for a new base body, yeah, go ahead and grab this. There's a lot of potential here. So if you like the review, comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh.